Last time we covered G, get grounded, and I, initiate support. You've planned your approach and built your team. Now that the tasks are sorted, we have to tackle the emotional and systematic challenges of long-term caregiving. We are now moving into V, value yourself, caring for the caregiver, and E, empower with advocacy, the critical role of knowing your rights as a patient and a patient advocate. Burnout reality. Caregiving burnout is a serious health crisis. Ignoring your needs doesn't make you a better caregiver. In fact, it makes you a less effective one. One study found that working family caregivers are 25% more likely to be diagnosed with high blood pressure and 50% more likely to experience physical pain than their colleagues who are not actively caregiving. Which leads us to setting boundaries. Caregiving has to fit your life, not consume it. Discuss how to establish time off and create a work-life balance. For instance, no calls after 8 p.m., no calls before 7 a.m. And you yourself have to respect those boundaries in order for your loved ones and friends to respect your boundaries that you've set. Self-care is a non-negotiable. Define self-care as a prevention and not a reward. This is key. This includes maintaining your own doctor's appointments and friendships. So, self-care, once again, is a non-negotiable. Most family caregivers find it hard to sustain a high level of care and, as a result, build resentment. The guilt trap. The guilt of taking time off is a myth that you have to overcome. You are modeling healthy behavior for your loved ones, which is known as caring for yourself. You've handled the planning and the team building. Now for the crucial next steps in the GIVE framework: V for value yourself, and E, empower with advocacy. Stop ignoring your own needs. The V is your permission slip to conquer the guilt trip. Set firm boundaries and define self-care as prevention and not a reward. The letter E is about power. You are the director of your loved one's care team. Never feel dismissed. You must know your rights as a patient and demand the options you deserve. Implement these pillars today. All the action items, checklists, and takeaways are waiting for you in the show notes. Find the link and let's get back to the episode. The final step. Advocacy is the most powerful thing a caregiver can do. It's about knowing your loved one's rights and options. The Bill of Rights. This is the foundation. I want to discuss the importance of informed consent and the right to refuse. And good news, in the next upcoming episodes, we have lawyers, doctors, home care specialists, home health care specialists, as well as hospice specialists who can expound on these topics. Navigating the system. How to effectively communicate with doctors, nurses, and discharge planners. You are the director of your loved one's care team. The GIVE takeaway: you should never feel powerless. The E in GIVE is about empowering yourself and advocating for your loved ones. You have completed the GIVE framework. Get grounded, initiate support, value yourself, and empower with advocacy. I challenge you this week to choose one action from V or E to implement today. Maybe it's taking an hour for yourself, such as maybe reading a book, talking on the phone with friends, or taking a walk. Or maybe it's looking up your loved one's patient's Bill of Rights. This framework is the foundation of the Give a Care philosophy. You have the tools now to move from chaos to clarity. If you found this framework helpful, please share this episode with someone who needs structure in their caregiving journey. To keep this vital information coming, subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast and check the show notes for links and resources.